Hi everybody, and welcome to day 5 of the Sleep, Stress, and Anxiety Study. My name is Kelly Steidel, and I'm a wellness advocate, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about Copaiba. So all week we have been learning about the ABCs of relaxation. So you learned about adaptive, you learned about balance, and you learned about serenity. And today it's its partner, the C in the ABC, which is Copaiba. So Copaiba comes from the Copaiba plant or tree that is found in the Amazon River basin of Brazil. These trees are huge, towering, like up to 100 feet in height, and they can live to be 400 years old. Now, how we get the oil is not from its bark or its roots or its leaves. It's actually from the sticky substance or the resin that they get out of the tree. And they use the age-old tradition of tree tapping to get the resin out. So very similar to how we would do for maple syrup. So they've been doing this for generations. A little note of history. So back in the 1600s, in European books on plants for medicine, Copaiba was listed. And between 1820 and 1910 in the United States, in our big book of, it's called Pharmacopoeia, which is all about the drugs that could be used during that time, Copaiba was also used, or was also listed in there, which I think is fantastic. So this isn't sort of a fly-by-night kind of thing. It's something that's been used for generations for its health benefits. So now, speaking specifically, we'll get into physical in a minute, but I really just want to share with you, every oil also has an emotional benefit to it. Now, Copaiba is known as the oil of unveiling. And really what it's great at doing is helping if you've had trauma in your past and you're ready to sort of let that go and move forward. So it's really about feeling worthy, letting go of all of that and moving forward. So it's a beautiful, beautiful oil for its emotional benefit. So let's talk about its physical benefits. Actually, sometimes I say, what can't Copaiba do? Because it can affect your nervous system, your digestive system, your immune system, your respiratory system, your integumentary system, all of those systems. I mean, it's a powerhouse of an oil of what it can do. At its core, it's all about homeostasis, rest, and balance in the body. There are hundreds of studies about them. I won't get into all of them, but a lot of them have to do with decreasing inflammation in the body, fighting free radicals, which free radicals really disrupt and damage cells, which can cause disease. It's known as a pain reducer. It's known as a neuroprotector, which means that it's protecting the brain and the spinal cord. One of the coolest things that it does is it can interact with the skin cells. It goes in and it causes skin cells to produce something called a beta endorphin. We know a little bit about endorphins, which are all about making us feel happy. And from the stress and anxiety and reducing that, it's really key. And how it does that is sort of the magic of organic chemistry. So hold tight with me. So within Copaiba Essential Oil, the organic chemistry of it is 55% of that is a constituent called beta caryophyllene, or BCP. And in fact, of all of the essential oils that are known, Copaiba has the highest percentage of BCP in it as a chemical constituent. What's magical about this chemical constituent is what it does. So it's called a sesquiterpene, which, if you remember before, essential oils are so tiny that they can kind of get into the cells and do what they need to do. Well, what a sesquiterpene can do is it doesn't like to get inside the cell. It likes to bind to the outsides of the cells. And one of the receptors that it likes to do that with is in the endocannabinoid system in our bodies. So the endocannabinoid system in our bodies is kind of an umbrella system. that has to do with sleeping, eating, hormones, immune, pain. I mean, it's a really big umbrella of that. So this BCP molecule loves to go in. So you take your Copaiba, goes in, binds to the receptor, which is called a CB2 receptor, cannabinoid 2, and that can really help inhibit signals for reducing pain. So your body sort of doesn't feel those things, right? It inhibits those signals and helps reduce things in your body. So it reduces the inflammation in your body, can reduce sort of the stress and anxiety levels in our body. It's an amazing substance. There are hundreds of studies about Copaiba. There are thousands of studies about BCP and how it works. And one of the things I love the most about it is they have shown that substances with BCP in it take less than a drop to have a dramatic effect. Less than 1 drop. So like we've been talking about, less is more. You don't need to be, putting a ton on. 1 drop or less is gonna have the effects that we need. So let's just talk just a little bit about how to use it, right? We already know we can use it aromatically, we can use it topically, and we can use it internally. So aromatically, right? You can smell it in. You can put it in a diffuser. One of the things I like to say, right? We talk about breathing really deep and holding in and then pushing out. You can also do the opposite, which is breathe it in normal, but then push it out and extend your breath as long as you can. When you do that, that actually stimulates your vagus nerve, and your vagus nerve stimulates or activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your system in your body that helps you relax, right? So breathe normal, breathe it in, but then breathe really far out, as far as you can, sort of diaphragm, so you can really feel it. That'll really help relax you. Topically, you can put it directly on your brain stem. You can put it over your heart, put it on your wrists. You can, because it works with your skin and can actually help your skin be clearer, you can put it in your moisturizer. You can use it as a spot, treatment if you need to. One of the best ways to try and use it topically would be, as Allison talked about yesterday, put it on your spine. Oh my gosh, do it as a massage. The benefits of massage are amazing. Take your carrier oil, put a drop of Copaiba in this, do it yourself up and down your spine as much as you can, or if you've got somebody who can do that for you, that's even better. The spine has so many nerve endings, and it just communicates to all parts of your body, right? So what a great way to get Copaiba into your system really quickly. And then lastly, use it for internal. Put it under your tongue, which gets right into your system very quickly. Or take it as, they have it as capsules, which I also really like. Just take a capsule at night before you need to go to sleep. Or sometimes, or just take it when you need to. I actually take 2 at night to help me fall asleep. And lastly, essential oils really work, and they really work when we're consistent. So if you do this daily, it's going to be something that your body knows how to use, and it craves all kinds of essential oils to help keep it in balance. And Copaiba is one of the best oils to do on a daily basis. Last but not least, one of its other really cool things is it is an enhancer. So any other oil you use with this will enhance the effects of your other oil. I mean, honestly, Copaiba should be your best friend. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a little long. There's just so many cool things to talk about, and thanks for sticking with me, and have a great day. Put your Copaiba under your tongue, and here's to good health.